Harry. You never...
It's the obvious.
Why don't you just finish us off?
Now what?
Lee, they seemed confused. At first they spoke of this scourge as a plague, but then one of them said that the humans were killed by poison.
I will see them myself, Shepherd. Are the Guardians resisting our militia?
Not in the galleries. They are holding a defensive position outside the guild chambers.
I expected Vorus had made the guild chambers his strong point. Let him hold that for the present.
One determined assault is all that is needed to occupy them.
Let me see the two human captives. If Vorus has committed treason, I might give him the chance to die in battle.
You think he is a traitor, Chancellor?
After the cataclysms of our ancient past, Shepherd, we've survived down here only by regarding all outsiders as hostile.
They're docking.
We've got to stop them getting in.
But who?
Cybermen! No good.
All resistance overcome. The beacon is ours.
The beacon is ours. Haha. Cybermen, no less. And of course, this concludes the Nerva Beacon story arc, which began with the arc in space. Revenge of the Cybermen. Don't the Cybermen look sexy in this one? Good grief. No, I think they look really good. I love the costumes. It's just slightly disappointing when they open their mouths, isn't it? But then I guess that's the same with most men, sadly. But wow, yes, really liked that. I think the location filming that we saw at the start of that clip with Sarah and Harry and the Vogons was filmed at, I think, somewhere called Wookie's Hole. I don't know whether Wookie's Hole was a nice place to be. It sounds like it should be, doesn't it? But sadly, I think Elizabeth Sladen may have had a bit of a scare in the motorboat that was used for some of that filming. And I think the Vogons look pretty impressive as well, don't they? I really like the costumes in this one. I don't know why we hadn't had a Cyberman story for such a long time. They obviously made several appearances during the Pat Troughton era, but no appearances during John Pertwee's time. I'm not quite sure what the reason was for that. The music's interesting, isn't it, with this one? It feels a little bit sort of alternative, sort of quite percussive, and one moment it sounded like, someone was banging a couple of spoons on the table. but it's effective. And I thought the cyber ship, the modelling, was very good. Very good indeed. Yes. Yeah. So I think possibly what happens in terms of the plot, the Doctor has to go down onto Voga and rescue Sarah and Harry. Voga being the planet of gold, of course, because gold is lethal to Cybermen. It sort of clogs up their chest units and in effect suffocates them, apparently. So I think that theme would be returned to in future Cybermen stories.